So I can't wait, Shawn, to learn about this gold. I'm so excited. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our I've Decided show, My Success. We come at you on the third Tuesday of every month around 12:30. I'm Kim Martin, founder of I've Decided and host of the show today. And we always have one of our guests with us, something that's going to help us be successful, something that we can learn from, someone that we can learn from, and just give us some information and some encouragement and inspire us to help us be more successful. So I'm really kind of excited about this show today because I have my good friend, Dr. Shawn Durbin, with me. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Doing awesome.
Good.
Yep.
And so you may remember his wife, Dr. Durbin. She's been on the show with us before. You guys have Synergy Healthcare and Sports Complex over in East Peoria. Mm-hmm. And been great business resources for I've Decided. You guys have been on board with us for a few years now. And we really, really appreciate your support and what you're doing in the community, Shawn.
The feeling's mutual.
It's awesome. You have like an amazing facility over in East Peoria. And that dream that you have of helping all these kids, I see it coming to fruition every Monday and Wednesday when I drop my daughter off over there for volleyball.
Right. Yep. It's a neat thing going on over there, and your brother-in-law, Brian, he does our volleyball program, and they do a great job over there. But when I go over there and see all those girls in there just having a blast, it really makes it worth all the hard work it took to get that facility accomplished. So
yeah. You guys, and both you and your wife are chiropractors.
Yes.
Did y'all meet in chiropractic school? I was just curious.
We did.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's the obvious thing.
I won her over with Tootsie Rolls on my teeth.
Are you serious?
A smile and a wink. Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, Christy, I'm going to have to hear this story. We're going to have to bring Dr. Christy on and hear her side of the Tootsie Roll story.
Right.
That's hilarious. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you guys have had some great success with your practice over there and some awesome things happening with all of the sports for the kids, the basketball, the volleyball. You guys even have people over there playing badminton. Last time I was there to see Dr. Christy, there are badminton teams there. Pickleball. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. We have a group of seniors that come in, and I enjoy watching them too. It's they have a lot of fun. They're passionate about it, and they're serious about it.
Yeah, they are serious about it. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, but you have kind of something new that you've stumbled across that we really want to share with you guys today. This is amazing. Talk about success. Look at he's like, your face just lights up. It's amazing. And I'm like, I don't know if it's the gold sitting on the table, like rubbing my hands on the gold, this gold money here or what, but it's kind of got me all like flushed or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So tell us about this gold. And this is kind of like your new business that you've gotten into, and you've really been passionate about it and been sharing with all the other business members of I've Decided at our first and third Thursdays about it. And I just thought, you're so passionate. We got to help you get the word out. And I want to know more personally too,
Right. So in about December of last year, my chiropractic roommate in school, his name's Thad Roush, he talked to me about a gold company that was coming out with a cryptocurrency, which is basically just digital money.
Okay.
And I wasn't really that interested at all because I was in another company with Bitcoin at the time. And so I kept going on, and Thad kept texting me and talking to me about it. And finally in March, I said, you know what, Thad, I'm gonna give this a shot. I've been doing a lot of reading, and I think gold's the future of our currency. So Mr. Harold Seitz, that's him right here, he has a book called The Future of Money, and I read it, and it's not an easy read, and I learned a lot about the financial system and where our and why our country's in the shape it is in currently. You know, we're $184 trillion in debt.
I can't can you even say the 184
Yeah.
trillion? Imagine.
To a lot of people, that's just a number,
Right.
but try to count to it.
Yeah. It's
know.
not just a number, it's a real debt.
It's
It
a real
really
debt,
is
yeah.
actually there. It sounds we don't worry about it because it's not our debt, but technically it is our debt as citizens of this country.
Yes, and you know, so the more I read, the more I learned, and I learned that in 1971, President Nixon took us off of the gold standard, and so our money became not backed by gold anymore. So basically, they can print money however much they want nowadays, and there's nothing backing it.
To build the value, to keep the value where it.
Correct.
I got you.
So,
Okay.
so gold used to back our money.
Okay.
Now nothing does. And
Do you know why they chose to do that, or did it just?
I do know why, and it's not good reasons.
Okay.
And so we don't have time to really get into that deeply today.
Right.
But if you know, I will offer a chance for people to come talk to me.
Sure.
And at that point, I'll explain those things to them. But in the limited time we have today, I want to really get to the meat and potatoes of what
Okay.
this company really is.
Sure.
I was talking to you earlier today about, you know, the American Express, MasterCard, and Visa. And when I buy services from you and pay with that card, let's say it's $100, you know, you have to pay 2 to 3%.
That's right. So
As a
I get
business.
97%.
Yeah.
American Express gets 3%.
Right. So let's just say it was a $100 transaction.
Okay.
I give you that. You basically get $100, but American Express gets their $3.
Right.
And then you go buy some services from me. Same $100, use American Express. American Express gets $3 again. Well, at the end of the day, that same $100 might be transacted 1,000 times. So the same 100, American Express is getting $2,000 to $3,000 on after that many transactions. That's a system set up for failure, and that's where we're at as a country. We're in a state of crisis with the debt we have. So what Mr. Seitz has created is a solution, and it's a gold-backed solution. And so when we have what he's creating right now is going to be a payment system where we'll be able to use gold and gold-backed cryptocurrency to pay for goods and services.
Okay.
So that's fascinating.
Kind of what similar Bitcoin had going.
Yes, but the problem with Bitcoin was that it took a long time for the transactions to take place. So
Okay.
let's say you went to the store and you wanted to buy your groceries with a Bitcoin. Well, you're not going to wait there for 2 to 3 hours for that transaction to go through. So our transactions are instantaneous.
Okay.
So they happen immediately. They're fast and low fees too.
So you can do it anywhere, or does it have to just be anywhere where gold is accepted as a transaction, or how does that work?
So we have 600,000 affiliates right now in our
Okay.
in our system, and starting now, we're going to start going to businesses and talking to them about being able to accept gold and gold-backed cryptocurrency as a form of payment. So I'm going to accept that. So when we accept that at our office, it's a simple app. It's no expense to do it. If you own that currency, you can come to me and pay for those goods with that cryptocurrency or with the gold. And there's low transactions, so like fees. So if I'm an acceptor of the coin, the company will pay me a residual income to accept that. They'll also pay the person that set it up at that company.
Okay.
So let's say I went in and set it up at 100 companies in Central Illinois, I would make a residual income from those 100 companies. So this is very similar to like a PayPal, an Apple Pay, or those types of payment systems.
Okay.
So it's just something new. So like in our lifetime, we went from just using cash to writing checks.
Right.
Remember we wrote checks for everything?
Oh yeah, I still write checks. Do you guys still write checks? I do. I'm like the check writing girl manually. Even my business checks. You know, most businesses print them out.
Right.
Not me. I manually. My CPA. She's probably like this poor girl. We got to get her updated. But I don't know. There's something to be said. But
Right, but there's a lot faster ways
I
to do
know.
things now. And convenience is nice. So our credit cards it's a convenience
right.
thing.
So we went to credit cards too.
Yeah.
So we've seen cash, checks, credit cards, debit cards.
And now we're going to pretty soon see gold.
Okay.
So I'll be able to pay you with gold. As a matter of fact, just this week, I'm setting up a training site, website for what I'm doing currently, and I paid with gold. I paid him 10 grams of gold to set me up a complete website for training.
Wow.
Is that cool?
It is
that
cool. It's a little over my head. I'm not gonna lie, maybe, but it's so intriguing. I want to keep learning for sure, and I know you're going to be able to keep telling us because you're going to be out at the garden. But
in my life, I've been passionate about things. I'm a crybaby too, so. But
Shawn is a crybaby.
The kids.
Don't judge him if he starts bawling.
The kids, the sports facility, the chiropractic. I'm passionate about all of them.
Right.
But being able to set people free financially, I've never been more passionate about anything in my life. It's all I think about.
Is doing this.
Yeah, if I can take people and make it so they're not dependent on a failed system and they can be in control of their financial future, I'm going to do it. I've set up accounts for all my family, a lot of my friends.
Yeah. You've offered it to the business members of I've Decided?
Yep. I offered them all an account. Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
But this is what I believe in. I'm passionate about it, and I want to get the message out.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a purpose. This is my purpose.
Right.
So,
and that's what we do at I've Decided. I love it. I'm like, that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, our goal is to help people achieve their goals and dreams. And that's our purpose, to help you achieve your goals and dreams, whatever they might be, and providing you, you know, these resources for success. And Shawn, before we started going live here, we were talking about some of the things that hold people back from going all in on their dream. And finances is one of them.
yes. And yeah, it's true. I mean, with this company, people can own their own business for as little as $182.
Yeah.
So it's a business. So like I've belonged to other network marketing companies, and I had
You've done well.
A lot of good products.
Yeah.
I love my essential oils.
I smell your essential oils. I'm like, I'm getting some essential oil fragrance over here, which is awesome because I love them too.
I put frankincense on every day.
Okay.
So I like frankincense, I like myrrh, and I like gold. So where do they come from?
Right.
The three gifts.
Yeah, they come from the earth.
Yeah, gold. Yes, all of them come from the earth. Yeah. So getting back to what we were talking about, where were we?
Well, we were talking about gold and how it's going to be comparable to like Apple, like
So I was
PayPal and things like that.
I was talking about the business. So you can own your own business for $182, and you never have to buy anything again ever. It's forever. It's not. There's no more. You know, like with one of my other companies and the oils, I have to spend a certain amount of money every single month in order to stay in that business and be paid on it.
That's right.
This doesn't have any of that. So it's $182 for the rest of your life. You can sign people up. And it's also a business. So, you know, there's tax advantages on that. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a lawyer. And I'm not a financial advisor. But if you talk to your people, they'll help you through those steps. But I've done very well with this. And I can show anyone that wants to how to do well with it. And looking forward to the future with it.
I know.
But our next trip for the company is going to be in the incentive. I went to Germany.
Yeah, you said you met the guy, or you heard him speak.
No, I met him.
You got to meet him. Yeah.
Yeah, fascinating guy. He was unbelievable. But won a trip to Germany. Got to meet all the people, and that's when I started really getting into it. I'm like, holy cow, what do we have here?
Right.
This is a whole system. But
so this guy has the gold mine.
2 gold mines.
He literally has the gold mine, and that's how he's backing all this, and
coins.
you've seen it, which is probably why you got so passionate, because you saw it with your own 2 eyes.
So the next incentive trip is in May, and it's to Madagascar, to go in Africa, South Africa, to see the gold mine.
Oh, wow. You get to go
I'm going.
see the gold.
Christy's going. We're going.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if anybody else wants to go, I'll show you how to get there on the company.
There you go. Yeah. So I love what you say. Gold is God's money.
Yes.
So explain that a little bit.
Well, it comes from the ground.
Right.
I mean, man didn't make it. It comes from God.
Yeah.
And I believe that it's the way that money is supposed to have been all along. That transactions are supposed to have been made through God. I believe through the gold, but I believe Mr. Seitz has created the system for this to happen. So we have a KBC app wallet where I can send you coins and you can accept them as payment. That's all in place now.
Right.
So our entire system, our ecosystem, is based on, we have 2 coins. We have a KBC coin and a KCB coin, and these coins' values are raised by our ecosystem,
Okay.
which is the 2 gold mines. We pull the gold out of the ground. We have the 3rd largest gold trading center in Asia that's currently trading 1,200 kilograms a day. That's $42,000 per kilogram. The fees raise the value of our coin. So I got in, I bought a lot of my coins. I have a lot. And
Right.
I bought them at 0.0067 cents, so less than a penny. Yesterday on the market, the cheapest you could get them for was 0.06 cents.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 4 to 5 times in your money in 8 months.
Yeah.
So let's say you had $1 million and you 4 to 5 times it, you have 4 to 5 million
Right.
in a year's time.
Or 1,000, 4 to
Yeah.
5,000.
Correct. So
Or 100, 4 to 500. I mean,
Exactly.
it doesn't have to be millions,
It
because
could be
sometimes
10.
people are like, I don't have $1 million.
True.
So
True.
you can be $10 or $100 or really 182. It's kind of that initial investment
Yes.
that you're really saying to people, if this sounds like something that you can get behind and believe in,
Yes.
and they want to be a part of your team,
Right.
that's the starting point.
Yep.
And that's really the only investment that is necessary.
Correct.
From there, you might learn and grow and want to do more as you
Yes.
learn the business. But if you don't, it's okay.
As I did, I went in with real slow with
Right.
when Thad wanted me to come in, and now I've gone in pretty big.
Okay.
So,
Thad must be pretty excited he's got you on his team.
yes, he is. I love Thad. Thad's one of the best guys I know.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway,
he's got you on his team. You guys are, and I know you're awesome as well.
Yeah.
And then here, I've heard you say this Golden Independence Day, because we look at the 4th of July,
Yeah.
Independence Day, but you're like, for you, it's the Golden Independence Day.
It's going to be the biggest party in the history of the world. It's when our gold will be able to be transacted with. So you'll be able to take the gold and turn it into dollars.
Okay.
And that's
you're
the day.
looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to pay off my building.
Okay, so you're going to cash in some of the investments that you have. And could people decide to cash out at that time?
They can.
You can.
Yeah.
Or you can kind of maybe parlay it or double down or
Yeah. So
reinvest some.
So my plan is to take out enough to pay off my building.
Okay.
And then I'll still have enough coins to grow. That's, the Bitcoin's backed by nothing.
Okay.
This is backed
So that's
by
not gold. That's a Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah. This is
Okay.
backed by consumer confidence, and it's on the fact that it's on a blockchain wallet, which is
Okay.
a decentralized system.
Okay.
This is backed by our digital stocks exchange, our crypto phone, our payment system, our shopping network, our 2 gold mines, the auto exchange, and then all those different things are going to raise the value of this coin. The ultimate goal of the coin is for it to be every single one that you own be worth 1 gram of gold.
And then what would that be? Grandma,
At that
depending
point,
on what the gold is going for, but
Right
what is
now
it going for right now?
Well, a gram of gold today is it's around at $41.69.
Okay, so how
you-
much does this cost right now to get one of these?
Depending on the package you buy, it's anywhere from 3 to 10 cents.
To get one of these. And ultimately, the goal is to get this to $44.
I believe it'll get there. I do, and then I believe it's going to go much higher.
Okay.
That's my belief.
That's your belief.
Yeah.
And so why do you believe that? Just based on the information, what you saw?
Based on the ecosystem
Okay.
that's supporting it. So
Okay.
Bitcoin's at $3,500 has nothing backing it.
Okay.
We have gold mines. We have Carrot Exchange. We have the K phones. We have the digital stock exchange. We have a shopping network that's going to be similar to Amazon.
Okay.
We have the Carrot Pay payment system that's coming where the business will be
Okay.
able to accept it. And
Yeah.
all the fees that are raised from those will go to support the price of the coins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you guys, is your mind blown right now? I mean, it's unbelievable. This is so awesome,
Yeah.
Shawn. I know you're like amazingly passionate about it. And like I said, I mean, I trust you. I know that you are a successful business owner, doctor, you and Christy. And so when I saw how passionate you were about this, I'm like, all right, well, there must be something.
Right.
You know, I'm pretty skeptical.
Yeah.
I know that nothing is easy. Everything takes a lot, some work, but the deal is you're kind of doing the work behind the scenes. So it's not like somebody's going to necessarily invest. Or this is my thinking. Tell me if I'm wrong. Somebody wants to invest their $182. There's work that needs to take place, but what you're saying is you're kind of doing that back end work.
I'm going to hold their hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk it through them, and I'm going to make sure they're successful.
Okay.
Anybody that wants help, I'm going to provide that help. And that's my promise.
Just set them up for that.
Yes.
And you're really setting them up for success because you're going to have an office out at the garden.
Yes.
Yep. Come February.
February 1st.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys will be able to stop in and I'm sure you'll do a consultation
Yep.
with people and let them know.
Yeah, I can do one-on-ones. I prefer to do small groups.
Yeah.
I just.
Well, I think we're going to have you're going to do one out at the garden sometime probably in February or something. So we'll make sure everybody knows about that.
The presentation that comes with the back office is it lays everything out beautifully. And it takes about an hour to really get the whole message across. But, I love doing it. I'm not a guy that really has been driven like I am now, but anytime, any place, anywhere, as long as it's not in the way of my kids' sports.
Right. That comes first for sure.
Yes.
And you guys have a couple of kids. Yeah. And what this Gold New Year?
Yeah,
So we got the Golden Independence Day.
July.
And then there's the Gold New Year. Help us understand that a little bit.
So the Gold New Year is when the coin's value has been guaranteed to be at a certain point where it's very, very, very profitable.
Okay.
I prefer to speak to people with that and tell them what it is on a one-on-one basis, but it's something that's very exciting.
Yeah, because you can't really promise numbers. You got to see where it's going to be.
Yes.
You have you're believing and your faith is banked on that, and you can share that with them. But we don't want to guarantee.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to all come together, and it looks like it's going to.
The company has made 2 guarantees. We're just not supposed to talk about them unless we're directly with the person.
Right. Unless they're making a decision to come on board and you want to really make sure they're clear about what's going to happen.
Right.
So it makes sense. All right. So what's this little puppy right here?
So that's similar to $1, but it's called cash gold. So on this it's a 1/10 of a gram of gold. It's about $5 value. But this is the future of money right here.
Okay.
So
you think we'll be able to eventually spend this in stores, or this will be what's in my wallet?
Both. And there's 100,000 ATMs currently on the system ready to go out all across the world. And you'll be able to take your coins and digitally transfer them into fiat money or the money we use right now, the dollars, or into cash gold.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just seems so, I'm like, oh my gosh. Remember when all the new money came out?
Yeah.
And you're like holding the $20 bill up to the light going, is this really real? I would be afraid, that it wasn't real. But so I'm sure there's going to be some kind of, it's skeptical, right? Because people, not skeptical, wrong word, sorry. But people are scared because it's new.
It's new. Same as the credit cards were new at one time. The checks were new at one time. This is the next step.
Debit cards. I remember when my parents were like, I'm never going to use a debit card, you know? And so, all right, what are these? These are pretty.
Yeah, this is a gram of gold in a credit card size.
Okay.
So that's just one of the things that we transact with.
Okay.
And these we use as gifts. So this is metal.
Okay.
And great Valentine's Day present.
Oh, great. Yep. Okay, so you can give gold as a gift.
Yes. Yep. They have them in
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yep. So, and then the other thing that I'm currently working on is the Crypto Gold Business Network. Okay. And that's something that I'm hoping that we're going to power that by I've Decided.
Right.
And what I'm hoping is just to strengthen I've Decided and strengthen our community where businesses come together and do business with each other.
Right. Kind of what we're doing, but just enhance that a little bit.
Yeah, just another step, another thing to reinforce it.
Right.
So, and then we're going to take that nationally. So there'll be Gold Crypto Business Network of Atlanta, of Orlando, of Chicago, of all these different places.
Right.
And it's going to be big.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You got me all fired up because I'm all about dreaming and goals and helping people too. We want you to be successful. And, you can see just based on our business members, Shawn has been a great business member and resource of I've Decided, how passionate, and all of them that come on the show are passionate business owners. These are community-wide difference makers, people who really care.
I met some great people.
You really care about helping someone, maybe even you, change your financial situation. And again, it could be that it's your financial situation that's holding you back from going after your dreams. And so this could help. This could be the first step.
That's true. I was to a point where I was feeling a little helpless in life, and I don't feel that way anymore. Now I have all this hope, and it's not just for me; it's for everyone.
Right.
I was feeling down for everyone. You know, we got all this debt, we've got all these things going on in the world. Now I think there's a solution, and I want to get this message to everyone as I can, as fast as I can.
Yeah. Oh, so passionate. So, hey, lots of information here. You can do a few things. You can go to our I'veDecided.org website, and you can find Shawn's page on there and go directly and get some information. Contact you, Shawn.
Yep.
Do you have any other better way for them to reach out to you if they're seeing this show? Do you want to give them a phone number or an email?
You can text me and just say interested, and I'll get a hold of you at a convenient time. My cell number is 309-472-7778.
Okay, say it one more time.
309-472-7778.
Okay, he just gave the whole world his cell phone. The whole world, because they're all listening to us, Shawn.
That's all right.
And that's okay. So we definitely want you to be able to reach out to Shawn. And plus, if you have not joined our community, this is a great opportunity for you to do that. We want you to join our community, get on board, get started on fulfilling your goals and dreams. This Friday is actually our first Success Social. Super excited about that. From 4:30 to 6 p.m. We're going to have some light refreshments and a hot cocoa bar. So you can beat the cold weather at our hot cocoa bar out at the garden. And just come and meet and mingle. And Shawn's promised he would be there unless his kids have a game. Then he may not be there this Friday, but you can get a hold of him. You can visit where his office is going to be. Yes. And so so you're just going all in with this, Shawn.
All in.
Ready for the Golden Independence Day.
I'm ready.
That's awesome. Yep. Any fun things happening out at Synergy?
Just the typical everyday chaos.
Yeah.
So we got volleyball program with CIE volleyball elite program.
Yeah.
We got the sports facility with 360 speed and performance. They're always looking to make athletes better athletes. And then there's no better chiropractor than my wife, so she's the best.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I told her,
love her.
I said, Christy, you're not gonna have to work anymore. I said this if you don't want to. And she's like,
oh, she would never. Yeah.
She's like, what? She's like, no. I have people to help. So
no, I was gonna say, yeah. I don't think you're gonna get her out of there. She is passionate about her patients for sure. We're gonna be talking to her next month about stem cell.
Awesome.
So that's awesome too. So she's gonna be doing a little workshop just to give a little plug for that.
Cool.
My timing, I'm like, I keep seeing the same time going up there. I don't know if I'm in like a zone or something
I think we're about 20 minutes over.
Yeah, 20 minutes over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in the twilight zone because the clock looks exactly the same. Does it keep turning the same time up there? I don't know. Anyway, we're in the twilight zone at White Guy Studio here. We're staying in the same time, and time is not ticking here. I don't know where you are, but anyway, this is good stuff, Shawn. I, for one, am very excited to learn more about it, and I know you're going to be out at the garden. You're going to have some workshops, and we're going to invite you guys all to join us to come learn more and, just take these opportunities. It's a good opportunity. And, success is scary. And so I used the wrong terminology, skeptical. That's not what I meant at all. I'm not skeptical. Yeah. It's new and different. Change is hard. This is why we have to have I've Decided, because people don't want to change. It's very difficult. So you need all these resources and people that are leading you down the right path. And that's what you're doing. You're helping people. Yep. I appreciate you, Shawn.
Thank you.
Thank
awesome.
you for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, everybody. See you next time, next Tuesday.
Yep.
Awesome. That's neat. You can buy.
PeoriaLife.com